All right, hello everyone. It is about 10:30 a.m. Central Standard Time, and we're going to start this video and pay kind of respect to a lot of people that have been watching it, and a lot of you have had requests about how the State Highway 193, how the causeway portion of it is currently, and is it safe to drive through. So earlier we did a video where we were on the Dauphin Island Bridge, and you can see it in the distance, but everybody wanted to know how the causeway was. Well, the causeway is the part that runs runs south and meets the Dauphin Island Bridge. Well, I should have done that at first. I didn't think about it. My dad did out there, and as well as a lot of you, because when the tide is super high and we get these storms, that water that you see over there, it's only a foot or two below the shoulder. It will come right across. And when that happens, they have to shut the road. You can see the water coming right up to the side of it already. Now, the tide is falling. I was filming this morning at high tide, and the high tide was at 8 o'clock. So the tide is dropping, and the low tide is at 8 o'clock tonight. The high tide again tomorrow is at around 9 o'clock a.m. tomorrow Central Standard Time. So that's when this road will become impassable. So for all of you wondering whether it's safe to come down and check on your stuff here at Dauphin Island, or to come to get your boats, or your mobile homes or trailers or whatever, it is safe to do so now. However, you better do it now, because tomorrow morning it's not going to be. We now are under a hurricane warning. Sally's cone has shifted to the east, just like I indicated. The entire videos segments that I've put out since we have been watching Sally, since it was an investigation area. So she has slowed down. The pressure has dropped to 994 millibars, which means she is strengthening, and she is moving very slow now. She's becoming more organized. So as this storm makes approach sometime tomorrow afternoon, she's right offshore. She's just moving really slow. So tomorrow morning, this road will be impassable. So for all your requests, I hope I met them. Right now, 193 is clear. So come do it, get your stuff, and get out in a hurry, because tomorrow morning you will not be able to get out of here, and that is a fact. You can see the water splashing, and again, it is low tide. You can see it crashing against the banks here, but tomorrow with 11 feet of predicted storm surge, 7 to 11 feet now that it has shifted east is what they're predicting. You can imagine there's going to be waist deep water across this road, and no one on the island that we live in will be able to come on the island or get off of it. So just make sure you get your stuff and get it taken care of. All right, so this is the bay side of the Dauphin Island Bridge. I'm taking a gamble and going ahead and coming out one more time, but now I'm off Dauphin Island. Dauphin Island is across the bridge in that direction. I don't know if you can hear me, but the bay is angry. This is an angry bay. So you can see that the Dauphin Island bridge is just absolutely getting punished at this point. Look in the distance. This is usually a flat bay. So this storm, again, it's moving very slow. So while the tide is low, if you need to get anything on or off of this island, definitely do it now. Tomorrow morning, you will not be able to cross this bridge. All right, so here's a look at the current Doppler radar. My wife and I had to run to the store. You just saw that, us coming across the causeway part of the Dauphin Island Bridge. So this is the latest track, which has shifted more to the east, as I've been talking about since I started doing these videos. I did mention that when the models were kind of going more westerly, that I thought due to no steering and really warm water that the storm would pick up strength and actually move more to the north and the northeast at some point, and it's doing that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to run this into motion. This is current. So what you see is right now So I'm going to hit play, and it'll go ahead 6 hours to give you an idea of when these big feeder bands are going to start making impacts here. So let's run it. Let me hit the play button, take my pin out of the way, and let's run this thing. All right, so this is current 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, and then 4:30. So it may not be until, I don't know, 4:30, 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock maybe, until we start getting those first heavy downpours. This thing is just slowed up substantially. The pressure's at 994 millibars now, so it is gaining strength. So this long duration event, once it sets in, it's going to be very, very interesting. So anyway, I'm going to put together this video throughout the day, so I don't water it down, and then we'll stay out in it nonstop once it starts. So anyway, click a like below, and if you don't mind, subscribe. It helps out a lot. It means a lot to us. We put a lot of work into this, so hopefully everyone appreciates it. But much love to everyone, Google Master and Mike Etter especially. That really helped me out a lot doing this. So thanks, guys. We love you a lot. So we'll see how this day progresses, and I'll put this video out soon, but I want to put some clips at the end of it, so just hang around. So the sun has now disappeared, and we now have Hurricane Sally. So we now have a hurricane. As we all talked about, we knew it would be. She has slowed down. She's moving very slowly, and she's not too far offshore from right here. So the tide's falling, hence why the water has dropped a little bit. But tomorrow morning, all of us here on the island have started moving our cars in. Tomorrow morning, I think all of us here on this island understand that there's going to be anywhere from 7 to 11 feet of water across different parts of this island. So we're going to move our cars and get out. We brought our lawnmowers upstairs. I carried my lawnmower upstairs with my wife and my son. It is strengthening at 985 millibars. The pressure is definitely dropping. She's definitely strengthening. So everyone here that's watching, please stay safe. The sun disappeared, so there's no more sun. It's still relatively early in the day. What I'm going to do is definitely start to get prepared to hunker down. I think around 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock this afternoon, it's going to go downhill. And we'll go from there. So I'm going to go ahead and release this video because a lot of the viewers that watch this are interested in coming across that highway I filmed, and I want to get it out there to all of them per their request. So I'll see you guys here shortly in another minute or two, and as soon as the squalls start coming in, I will stay and do it. Now tonight, if it gets bad tonight, what I'll do is I'm going to turn on the lights up here and see if I can get some type of clear picture with the lights on. It gets very pixelated if I film on my cell phone in the dark. I wish I was able to do more with the camera or something, but hey, it's just not quite budgetable in my life, but nonetheless, maybe in the next one. But anyway, take care, and I'll see you guys soon. As soon as these squalls start picking up, I'll get right back on, and hopefully everybody that needs to come on and off the island gets some much needed information about the only one small causeway that leads us on and off this island. So I'll see you guys shortly, but the sun is gone and the storm is right offshore. She is now a hurricane with 85-mile-an-hour winds, and this is not going to be a joke here. The cone has shifted to the east, so it may very well make its landfall right here. The core could come on shore right here. Just think when it's 85, 90, 95 mile an hour winds. I forgot who it was that left a message in one of the videos earlier that we were wrong about having 90 mile an hour winds. Told you.